Hi folks, I'm Tim, your DM and your genie. I just wanted to say we're giving ourselves a little summer break from recording, so instead of a normal episode this week, we're just going to share some of our warm-up exercises. We typically record these right before we play to get into character and get the energy just right. That being said, these are nonsensical, definitely non-canonical, and they're just for fun. The warm-ups you're about to hear were recorded during episodes 3, 6, and 12. We'll be back on track next Wednesday with our episodes. That's July 14th. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks again for listening, and enjoy our first batch of warm-ups. The five of you are in a mountain valley. It's not an especially steep one. It's actually a pretty picturesque, idyllic scene. You guys haven't seen any other people or parties for 6 hours or so. You are breaking to make camp right by a creek. You guys are off the path, and it is getting a lot colder than you thought it was going to get out here up in the mountains. It was pretty hot during the day. Now it's very cold, and we'll say Uli just came back with firewood, and Snack caught something to eat.
Why was I not in charge of the hunting?
It's nobody's given roles or anything. This is just what you've done so far.
Uli, just, he needed something to do. It's okay. And now Holly just tries to be like, here, set up the fire. She, gestures.
I've got wood.
Bert, you help me with this? And Holly...
With a fire? Sure!
Holly takes the wood and starts trying to stack it up as best she can, but she's not really a country girl. So she's just doing like a house is what she's building with the stacks of wood. She's gonna burn it.
If I remember right, we need some sort of kindling to get this started. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if anyone has any kindling on them.
Kindling.
Grab a handful of leaves.
Oh, perfect. Thank
Kindling!
You. Hey.
Drop them in your hands and
Uli
stomp
with
away.
the kindling.
Wait, how do you light it?
Oh, I point behind me and I just firebolt.
I dive out of the way so this doesn't hit me.
One of us, yeah. I figured one of us knew firebolt.
I'm not looking at the fire. I don't know what I'm hitting.
Snack found scores of frogs, and he's murdering all of them and putting them into a big pile.
Oh no.
He may have to make several trips to carry them back to the campsite.
I've heard of some cultures where frog is quite a delicacy.
Yeah, we don't eat those.
Look at my feast I brought to you all, friends. And then I just out of my hands. Come help me grab them all.
Good job, Snack. These look great.
Thank you, Holly. Here. And then I take a bite out of one and hand you the rest. And unfortunately, it's not totally dead. It's still trying to...
Holly takes it, and then she, offers it to Henri on her shoulder, and he, sticks up his little nose at it.
Tibio, in an attempt to help, animates the skeletons of the dead frogs and marches them toward the fire.
No. I see, Tibio. Yes, cook them. Make them more tasty than they already are.
If that's possible.
Does anyone have a frying pan?
Can't say I do. Wait, I've got this shield that I carry around with me.
That will work.
Yeah.
Tibio gently places the shield on top of the fire and marches the frogs into it.
Do you have a shield, Bird?
It's never come up, but I guess I pictured he had a shield on his back.
Okay.
But probably wouldn't have a chance to use in combat very much.
Yeah.
Are there enough frogs for all of us to eat?
No, there's only like 8 frogs. That's not enough.
I didn't add it to my AC or anything.
Would they be considered an object?
Yeah. Well, now.
Just wondering if I could enlarge them.
Yeah.
Get that spell.
So we can get a larger meal.
Frog.
Can I please use enlarge reduce this?
Yeah.
I make them big frogs.
So yeah, and they're already on the fire on the shield.
Right.
So the fire is snuffed. But in that moment, you guys hear the distant clopping of hooves. Not in a rush, and it doesn't sound like it's towing anything. You guys see from around the bend with glistening white fur and a white mane in the coming moonlight. As the sun sets, you see a unicorn around the corner. And it kind of casts up a big black eye at you guys as it strolls on by. It slows to a stop near your encampment.
You guys can see it too, right?
Holly like slowly starts to walk towards it with her hand, just like, hello.
C'est magnifique. It's beautiful.
She's like mesmerized, just slowly like stepping towards it and like trying to make eye contact with it, just like, you're so beautiful.
It like leans into you and like nuzzles you with its kind of giant head. You didn't realize how big this thing was, but it's like a what's it called? Not a Mustang, but a
Clydesdale?
Clydesdale. Yeah, it's a gigantic beast.
Fluffy.
And then she
Clydesdale
says,
unicorn.
there. And she just like gently like pets its mane. And then she gives it a little kiss on the nose.
Uli, would this be a treat that you would fancy over frogs?
No.
I feel that the others are not satisfied with the meal that I have brought.
No, the frogs are great. I don't think you should eat a horse.
Okay, I put my knife away.
Okay.
Snack, you feel a buzzing and you hear a whisper. I don't mean to be a bother, but...
Never a bother, Genie. You always are here to help Snack. You always care about Snack and look out for his best interest.
I do every day, Snack. I needed you to know... Unicorn horn happens to be my favorite food.
Is it, Genie?
If there's anything you can do, young Snack...
Of course, Genie.
Who is
Thank
he
you.
talking to?
Well, I stretch, reaching 2 feet 8 inches as I stretch. I must rest over here in this bush. Have a good night, all of you, and please don't disturb me or look for me, for I need to sleep soundly, and I am easily woken and disturbed. Farewell, comrades.
Good night, Mr. Snack.
Good night.
Holly's not paying attention. She's just petting the unicorn.
Snack did not eat any dinner.
He asked me if unicorns tasted better.
The unicorn shuffles away from Holly, and it walks into the shallow creek next to you guys. It dips its head low to take a sip, and then it throws back its mane, and you see an arc of water kind of fling backwards in the
Yeah.
twinkling moonlight.
It's so beautiful.
They say you never forget your first unicorn.
Holly's gonna go grab a frog out of the pot. I don't know if it's been cooked at all, but
No.
she's just gonna run back and try to offer it to the unicorn, and then like she'll just like here, and then like put it down in front of it, and then like steps back.
Oh, there's no way it'll eat something like gross.
The unicorn bows low to you, and it sees the frog and maybe appreciates it, but doesn't partake of it. It doesn't sup of the frog.
He probably eats like fancy cakes and stuff.
When it bows its head low, you see a thin leather cord pressed against its skin, and you realize now that this horn is false, an attachment.
You're not a real unicorn, and she rips the horn off of its head.
It looks at you with knowing eyes, and it kind of like turns its head and looks back where it came, and you see somebody peering out from behind a rock, and they just kind of duck back behind the rock. The horse is in cahoots with somebody else.
At this time, the whole area goes black. Just total darkness.
Okay.
And you hear,
Who has dark vision?
it's magical darkness, so nobody can see.
Okay, okay.
no.
But Snack is running towards Holly to try to grab the horn out of her hand secretly.
Okay.
So
I told you it wasn't a real unicorn. It was just a horse.
You're just totally calm in the pitch blackness. Holly like yelps like, "Ah!" And when everything goes black, she like freaks out, and then she's like stumbling in the creek or whatever,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
falling
you're in
back.
the
Like, she's
water,
like
yeah.
pretty scared.
Yeah.
We turned off the lights.
And then you can feel something.
Bert, is that you? And she's
What's
like,
going on, Holly?
Bert, keep talking.
What's going on?
Ah!
I don't know.
Oh my god.
What's the area of the darkness?
It is
60 feet, I think.
Okay, so Snack, you can feel you've got the horn in your grasp and you've wrestled it out of her. She's just trying to keep her balance.
Okay. I climb into the bush, soaking wet.
Yep.
From the creek.
Yep.
And then disable the darkness spell.
Okay.
And then hide the horn in my lamp.
Okay.
Wow. Ah. Oh, it's so bright now.
When the lights come back on, Holly is sitting at the edge of the creek on dry ground, and the horse is running back the way it came.
Companions, I was trying to sleep. What is all of this noise? And I comically rub my eyes as if I had been asleep for a long time.
Something. The horse wasn't a unicorn, and there's people over there. I'm a little scared because everything went black. Holy. Was there something in the frog?
I'll go check. What?
Oh, yeah. What kind of frogs were those?
They're just big frogs.
Tibio misty steps to the other side of that rock where the person was.
Okay. Yeah, you misty step back to that rock, and there is not a person, as you'd expected, but another horse. When the horse sees you, it fumbles its pack, which was full of false unicorn horns. And with a startle, it kind of rises to its feet and gives you, just locks eyes with you.
Drop the horns.
It just does a side-to-side shuffle, and all at once the horns just kind of fall off, and then another horn falls off from somewhere.
Be off with you.
It walks horse backwards.
Shame on you for pretending to be a unicorn.
Tibio gathers up the sack of horns
And,
and carries them back to the group.
you guys hear two sets of hooves clomping away together.
That was weird, right?
Are these horns real? Are they fake horns or were they unicorn horns that they just took?
I say we make unicorns out of horns, and then Holly takes it and just straps it on her head, and she's like, "Come on, guys."
Don't touch me.
There's so many. Why would they make so many if there were only 2 of them?
How did they put them on?
All right, who's putting a horn on their head?
Tibio is because he thinks that's what they're for.
Okay. Yeah.
Do it.
Bert?
I think I'm not.
Okay. Snack?
Snack, here, I'll help you. And Holly doesn't give him a choice, and she just puts it on his head.
Okay.
Uli?
I absolutely refuse. That looks so stupid.
All right. From the kind of higher up on these valley walls, you hear a voice echo out.
Aha! Today my machinations come full circle complete. I bet you're wondering why I've been toiling with you from a distance, spoiling your efforts, ruining your every move from the shadows. It is time for me to reveal myself. Why are you all wearing horns? I thought this was going to be a big dramatic meeting where I finally saw all of the heroes and I get to destroy you, but you're all wearing horns.
Excuse-moi, sir, but who are you?
I've been sending packs of random spiders and goblins after you in the valley.
No.
Was that not you?
No.
Snack has been eating those.
Hold on.
He cancels the gesture that was making his voice loud, and he walks down from the hill, and he gets close to you guys, and he says,
My name's Jake. I'm looking for an adventuring party of 5 coming through this valley. Are you not them?
What do you need the party for?
You've got the party now. And she Holly wiggles her head around because she's got the little unicorn.
I've been harrying them from a distance for years now.
Oh, no, sir. We have not been together for that long.
No, we haven't met our nemesis yet.
The paladin. I killed his family, and the druid. I destroyed her coven.
You killed his family?
Right?
Snack.
Is he part of our party now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Snack.
Well,
So we have no paladin.
Or druid.
You know what that means? They're probably coming any minute. Could you actually move on from this area? I'm going to make this big grand entrance. I have a whole monologue prepared.
Do you have any food?
I have a Cliff Bar,
Can-
but it was for me.
If you give us the Cliff Bar,
I could enlarge it.
We will leave.
Ooh,
But you have to keep the frogs.
halvesies.
there's plenty of
No.
frogs here, buddy.
Yeah, you have to keep the frogs.
You know, I think I hear them coming. You know what? That's fine. Here, take the Cliff Bar.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go get in position.
Merci.
Yes, just make it look like you weren't here. Get rid of the fire.
The 5 of you are on a row of chairs. There are 5 chairs on a raised wooden platform facing an audience of hundreds.
Oh, God.
On your far right, each of you, or all of you, I suppose, on your far right, a large red curtain separates you from an unknown person. So there are 5 of you all exposed in a row, and then a large red curtain, and then one more person. The audience waits quietly, and you hear a voice call from the other side of the curtain. Contestant number 1.
There we go.
What is your ideal day off? And Snack is sitting in the first chair.
I would never take a day off. I have a destiny that I must achieve, and I would never subject my presence to someone who would need days off. I do not have such weakness.
So dedicated, so passionate. Contestant number 2, what's your ideal day off?
My ideal day off would be a quiet stroll through the forest where I would visit the graves of my ancestors and commune with their spirits.
The voice from beyond the curtain says, depressing, and the crowd goes, aww. Contestant number 3, what's your ideal day off? What would you do?
I think on my perfect day off, I'd be sitting in a comfy chair under a blanket, reading a nice book, getting lost in the great story.
Sounds cozy. Contestant number 4, what's your ideal day off?
Oh, well, since you're asking, I would really just enjoy a nice picnic by a stream or river and probably be doing a crafty item like making a bracelet or weaving, or I also really love to paint. So just something outside that would be very peaceful, away from all people.
So talented. And the crowd goes, yay. And everybody claps.
Thank you.
Contestant number 5, what would be your ideal day off?
Get drunk at the bar, maybe. Kick some ass. Maybe go home with someone.
You hear, maybe me?
Maybe.
You hear the crowd go, woo woo! Contestant number 5, I have to spring another question on you. You were supposed to bring me something that would impress me. What did you bring me?
Oh my god. I don't. I have some homebrewed ale that my brother made. It's pretty good.
You hear it from the crowd.
I wasn't prepared for this question.
Contestant number 4, think you can do better than that?
Sure. And Holly pulls out of her pocket a little flower, and it grows. It's like magic, and it grows and blooms in her hand, and she holds it out. I made this.
Through some magics, she can see beyond the curtain, and you can't. Or sorry, I don't mean to say she, because there's.
You ruined the game.
I did. I've stepped all over everything.
No.
They say, that's so pretty, but so temporary. Contestant number 3, what have you brought me to impress me?
Why, I've written you the world's greatest love poem.
You hear the crowd go, ooh. She says, go ahead.
Well, I haven't written it yet.
I see. And the crowd goes, ah. Contestant number 2, I hope you've got more than empty promises.
Oui, I have pre-made our tombstone together.
She goes, I love pizza. Contestant number 1. What did you bring me to impress me?
Why? You are not impressed by my mere presence?
One person in the crowd's like, yeah.
I have something to impress you. I set my lamp on the ground and summon Genie. So, Genie cometh!
Says, Genie comes spiraling out of the lamp wearing a tuxedo, and he's got jet black hair that is parted and combed to one side. He comes out and he says, "How can I best serve you in your time spent with dear Snack?"
Thank you, Genie, for your time. This person is interviewing me for some sort of job. I'm not sure what it is. It does not involve days off, I believe. But I need to demonstrate something powerful, I believe. And you have chosen me of all the kobolds. You could have chosen me, Snack, the greatest of all kobolds. You chose. Is this not the case, Genie?
Well, you found me, but good move nonetheless. High five, buddy.
Ha!
And he disappears back into the lamp. Contestant
I
number...
still wanted to say more things about Genie and me. We will become very powerful soon.
Contestant number 3. I can only be with one of you. Do you think you could defeat the other contestants?
Oh, it's some sort of battle of the wits?
Or a more physical battle? What do you think?
I think I could be a solid number 2.
Well, contestant number 2, where do you think you would rank? Do you think you could defeat all the other contestants? Sorry, contestant number 4, I suppose.
Sorry, help me. Could I defeat them all? Yeah, in my sleep.
So much confidence.
Bullshit. Wow.
Contestant number 2.
I would not wish to defeat any of my companions for any reason. Any person who wanted my heart would know that my friends mean so much to me, and I would never betray them.
Boo. Contestant number 5. Do you think you could defeat the rest of your companions?
Absolutely, hands down. I am the strongest person here.
We've got
I
some
can prove it.
competition. Contestant number 1, what
What?
do you say? Do you think you could defeat the rest of your companions?
I have been keeping eyes on them. I am looking for their weaknesses, and yes, I could defeat them should I want to, but for me, it is not advantageous at this time for them to die. My friends.
Kill them
Well,
with kindness.
Wait, I've got the poem now if you're ready.
oh please, let's see where this ranks.
There was a young lady from Tildry with looks so good that she thrilled me. It got a lot worse. She was struck with a curse and she turned into a monster and killed me.
Yeah, crowd goes wild.
Amazing.
And the voice says, well, all things considered, with that lovely poem, I think we're just going to have to find out who is left standing. And the curtain comes down, and Joe removes a wand from his own throat and says, fight each other. Okay, you have entered you guys are traveling through the mountains by Vindorn, and it's kind of cold up there, and you're all exhausted, but you have found this small wooden tavern in the mountains. It is run by one old woman, and it is a hot springs tavern. And so there's a big wooden wall and 2 natural hot springs.
Yes.
And you guys are welcome to take a load off and relax in the hot spring pools.
I do that immediately.
Yeah, Uli, do you use aquatic form when you jump into the pool?
Is it a deep pool?
No, it's not even 6 feet.
Then no, because I'm not trying to swim or breathe underwater.
Okay.
But I strip immediately.
Oh man, what a journey through that cave. I can't wait to get in this water. And Holly strips down, but she has cute little under things on, and she gets in the water with those on.
Like in a video game when you make them naked, except there's still something.
Right.
There's
yeah.
steam
Yeah.
or like pixels.
Wait, are there men's and women's?
Yes, there's a big wooden divider
Yeah,
that
okay.
that shapes out the two pools.
Well, I guess we gotta stack some stuff up and peek over the wall. Huh? That's how this works, right?
That's how this episode
That's how
goes.
it's supposed to play out.
Snack gets over to the spring, fills his canteen, and puts some cocoa in it and starts drinking it.
Pre-warmed.
The old lady comes out and sees that Tibio has not gotten into the one of the pools yet, nor has Bert. She looks at both of you and says, "What's the hold up?"
I wasn't sure if it would be allowed to have my full self in the water.
You trying to make a broth? Helvin's no boy.
It's just
Gnomes
leaking
only,
marrow.
no bones. No bones about it.
She points to a sign that says, "No bones, just gnomes."
Oh, okay, I will leave him behind. Is there a laundry that you could put it through?
The bones?
Oh, yes, sometimes they get a little caked in dirt on the road.
She looks the skeleton up and down and she says, "Yeah, I'll get to scrubbing."
Oh, merci.
And you just see her like click, click, as she picks up the bones one by one, click, 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 and walks away with them.
I have a like a bone tote that's attached to my cloak.
Yeah.
Is it like a
It's like a mesh grocery bag.
yeah, like one of those bags you put your delicates in?
Yeah, it's definitely a mesh bag.
Bert's slowly edging himself into the water.
Just like one toe at a time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot. Oh.
Once you're all kind of established, Snack, are you gonna get into the water? Or?
Man, this feels good.
I'm watching Bert get in slowly.
Okay.
So, what are you doing, Bert?
Oh, the water's hot. Just, no need to rush into these things.
I see. So we must be hot because it is cold up here. That is why you are going in this water, to survive.
It's supposed to be relaxing. That's what they say.
As in, put our guard down? There could be enemies afoot.
I think the wall will keep us safe, Snack.
Will it? Snack inspects the wall.
I'll get over here.
Snack, you could probably destroy that wall.
If we are supposed to trust her with our safety, I must test this wall. And I cast an Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay. Yeah, you blow like a circular hole in the wooden divider wall, and you're staring straight at Holly.
Oh my! Holly gets deeper in the water and she's like trying to cover herself. Zach, excuse you.
I'll just like get out of the water and like find something to shove in the hole, I guess.
Just a boulder.
Yeah.
We are not safe here, Bert. And also, Holly has put their guard down as well as Uli. They are not wearing any clothes.
Well, you stay on watch. I'm going to nurse this nosebleed.
They look different than...
Have you never bathed before?
Of course not. Unless you mean rolling in stone dust for camouflage, which I do quite often.
Snack. Snack. How about we all get in the bath and we are back to back so that any enemies that come upon the bath we will see them and we will be warned.
I agree, Tibio. Well, we must go with the rest of our allies then. And I pull out the cloth that Uli had stuffed in the hole and I climb through that.
You put like a boulder in there.
No, I just picked up like. Wait, was it a boulder?
I think you said
said
boulder.
Oh.
I said
boulder?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it could be a rock.
I assumed it would just be my clothes or something.
Yeah, the towel that was around you, just like hanging over the hole.
Oh, I wasn't wearing a towel.
I suppose.
I get into the water and say, Tibio, Bert, we must join them. We must be safe in here. We must not divide the party.
You got into their pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but
Holly's just like, ugh, and she's like inching away and kind of just like, oh,
You can-
this is so uncomfortable.
you can get behind me.
Good.
I guess he's kind of naked all the time though, right?
Yeah, as soon as I
When
get in,
I'm also naked.
when I get into the spring water, my cloak is filthy and it just like the water gets cloudy and
He didn't take his
like,
clothes.
immediately.
Oh,
Bert-
man. So gross.
The old
Bert
lady
is casting multiple healing spells on himself to
disinfect.
prevent the bloody nose.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Holly is going to cast Prestidigitation on the water to like get all the dirt from the cloak out of here.
There's those like scummy bubbles floating
Yeah.
towards you. Yeah.
She's just like, ew, ew, ew. And it all just like disapparates into the air. Okay, well, this has been really fun. But I think I'm going to call it a night. I've had enough of bath time with Snack.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Holly's like hopping out of the water now and she's grabbing up her clothes and a towel and she like shuffles out with little slippers on.
Good night, I guess.
Holly, when you walk inside, you see that old lady is inside, and she's playing with a bit of your belongings. I think there was like a lace or a strap from your clothes that she is now winding around a small burlap doll. And when she sees you, she goes, "Nothing?
What are you doing there?
Did you enjoy your bath?"
Yeah, it was fine. But I'm ready to call it a night.
Good. I'll see you off to your room. Here you go, just right down the corner, right there.
But I saw your little doll with my clothes on it. What are you doing?
It's my Polly doll. It's
I know some
it gets
magic.
lonely up here. It's my friend.
That seems like you're trying to control me or curse me or something. What are you doing? Holly's gonna cast friends on her.
Okay.
Is she hostile?
I wouldn't say hostile.
Finally.
She says, "Oh, I'm making voodoo dolls."
That's what I thought. I mean, really, I don't think that's a great way to treat your guests. Why would you do that? We're gonna pay you well.
Well, what good is money up here? I'm all alone. I need to eat.
You want to eat us?
Yeah, I usually just do kind of a fight to the death among whatever group comes up here.
Okay.
They leave their clothes and I make little dolls. Here, you can make one. Do you want to help?
Actually, do you have any of the little lizard's clothes?
I've got a couple options, and she slides you a couple scales and a piece of thread.
Holly, she's like, okay, show me what to do.
And yeah, she instructs you how to make a little simulacrum of the
Snack.
Yeah.
Oh,
so what
damn,
do you
is
do
this
once you've got
canon?
it?
Yes. She just tucks it in her pocket.
Did you call it
man.
a Polly doll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Polly Pocket.
Like Holly Pocket?
Oh.
John, we are rattling this bench.
Yeah, you guys are making a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's real bad.
What part of
Just
it's
scooch it closer to the table, maybe?
Do you guys want
Is
chairs?
it
it
the
not
bar
us?
In the
underneath?
middle.
That's
probably.
what I thought. But maybe it's not us.
No, it's you. It's just a jank bench.
I'll be aware of it now.
Maybe he was just hitting it with his foot or something.
I bounce my legs a lot, so I'll just try not to.
Bolt them to the
Yeah,
floor.
that's the sound we were making.
Back out in the pools. Bert. Yeah, Bert, you feel like you either have really bad gas or you're gonna throw up or something. Your stomach is being squeezed like so bad.
Oh.
Bert, are you okay?
Something in the water is not agreeing with me. I think I gotta get out of here.
Back inside, we see Holly, the old lady, staying with you, and she goes, "See, he'll be out of the water soon." And she's just like holding Bert's one by kind of the middle and squeezing it.
I don't really like this. Maybe we shouldn't. I feel guilty now. I don't think I can actually use this.
Oh, I thought we were going to play voodoo dolls. I thought we were friends.
We are friends, definitely. But I'm gonna need to take all these. And Holly tries to grab all of the dolls and like everything.
And she like grabs one and like won't let you take it.
Holly just is like, now, just for a little bit.
Oh, my leg!
She's like grabbing onto the other end of one, and yeah, it's like Tibio's little doll. And
Oh no!
What is happening?
Bert,
Move it! I'm gonna blow out one and the other.
Bert,
No, Bert, wait
I
for
haven't
me.
figured it
Someone is
out yet.
pulling him on my leg. It's in the water.
This water's cursed.
Bert's
feel fine.
now standing in the threshold of the door to this place. You see Holly and the old lady fighting over a doll, And Uli, you hear some shouting from inside. Snack does as well.
Let go of the doll. You can't have it. And Holly's like really going after it now, trying to like fight her.
Snack.
What's up?
What's
Snack,
going on here?
I think we need to be ready.
My leg!
Are you prepared to fight?
I think we should see who can make the biggest blast in this water.
Help me, someone!
They're probably fine. There's only one old lady here, Uli.
I cast Thunderwave and then I get out.
S'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît!
Holly, you you yank on the doll, and the leg comes off of it, and Tibio, you see this happen down the hallway. You can see it from the pool, straight into this place. You see exactly what happens, and you think that your leg is gone. You're fine. Nothing bad has happened, but you feel as if your leg has been pulled off.
Okay. I'm touching my leg, but it's still in pain, and it feels like it's gone, but I can feel that it's there. Then I'm just crying.
I storm in, totally naked and soaking wet, and I grapple the old lady.
Okay.
Anyone, please.
She
help
made these
me.
dolls and she was torturing you all. I'm so sorry. I had no part in it whatsoever.
Where are my friends?
Since she's grappled now, Holly grabs the other leg and stuffs it back on the doll and gives it a little kiss.
You feel a kiss. Let's say, Tibio, you remember when you were walking into this place that you saw a doll that looked like the woman who runs this place, kind of sitting on the front desk.
Okay. I now that my leg feels attached again and is attached still, and I got that nice little ghostly smooch, I'm gonna get up and get out of the water and sneak on over while the chaos is going on, and go up to the front desk and grab that doll and run back to the group and hold it up. And I say, "Excusez-moi."
She says, "You wouldn't."
I would. You almost tore my leg off.
She goes, yes.
Okay. Sit down.
You can make
Make
her
me.
sit down.
And I bring the doll down. I'm gonna slam it, but I'm too nice, and I just kind of set it gently on the floor.
You see her go and she kind of crumbles onto the ground in a cross-legged position.
Now, how do you destroy those dolls without hurting the people that they are attached to?
She goes, you'll never find out.
Actually, she showed me, so all you need to do is take off their clothes.
She goes, no.
Here, I'll undress Uli.
It looks like me.
Still just buff naked.
And then I just hold
You're
up the
like that.
naked Uli doll next to Uli, and I'm like, perfect replica. And then I'm gonna just throw the little doll to Uli, Uli, here you go. And then I'm gonna kind of slowly start just undressing, pull off the scales off the snack one, and I just throw them back to y'all once they're unclothed.
Okay.
And I'm just holding this little lady doll hostage.
Yeah.
While Holly's doing all this.
And then I'm gonna gather up all the pieces that were on the doll, and I'm gonna burn them in the fire. Except I try to conceal a couple of snack because I don't trust. I'm starting to not trust him, and so
Yeah.
I kind of conceal in my sleeve to save for later, just in case I need them.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I might, I'm just going to keep this if that's fine. Just little Uli doll.
Your doll?
Yeah. It's a tiny me.
Does it have any magic if it doesn't have clothes?
I don't know. But look, it's a little Uli.
It does. It looks like exactly like you.
Arr.
Doing a stealth check against Tibio. I got a 17.
Okay. Tibio, roll. D20, please.
Why against Tibio is our question.
Because he's going to steal the doll, maybe?
Is it int?
It's perception.
Oh, no, sorry.
So whiz.
Whiz.
19.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Wow.
So, Tibio, you see Snack eyeing the doll in your hand, and he's got an evil glint in his eye, and he's
Don't
sneaking
even
up with...
think about it.
Ah!
What do we do with
Nice
the old
scamper
lady's
off.
doll?
I make sure.
Holly, are all of the dolls safe and sound now?
Yeah, I think so. Everyone has theirs.
What if we covered it in something sticky? I hate being sticky.
No. Mademoiselle, this was very cool what you have done. No more dolls.
And I take the clothes off of the old lady doll and I burn the clothes and then I destroy the doll.
She goes, I'll never do it again.
Okay, thank you.
No, okay, you burn the doll and she just bursts into flames. And she's, in like an instant, she's just gone into dust.
I mean, she said never again.
She was right.
Yeah, that's the end of that one. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Tim, your DM and your genie.
I'm Hannah, playing Holly Hyacinth.
I'm Thomas. I play Engelbert F.F. Wisherspoon.
I'm Tara, and I play Tibio Famur.
I'm John. I play Snack the Kobold.
And I'm Maggie, playing Uli.